Perfecto, but Simple gonna do his trademark challenge on Mirage P250. He wants it early. Looking for information, looking where he can take that fight quickly down mid. Electronic and Perfecto already turning the corner.
Oh, he actually came back for the kill. Fiku goes down, but he did beat Simple in that challenge like you were talking about. So a 3-on-3 now. Nexa stumbling a little bit of a hiccup right now, and that could cost him almost everything.
It's going to cost him the plants at the very least. Some Young and Electronic already in the bomb site. Bit's got to readjust, reposition himself, and play it so passively. 3 HP. He's out of the fight for the moment. For a certain amount of time, this is a 2-on-2 at the A bomb site.
Oh, what a challenge for Bit. How do you know when to recommit to this fight? Some noise being made. Nexa, he might almost get caught. He's running right past, and Bit is so worried about his health. It's SDY to find the headshot, and that is a huge gift to Navi right now. Neofrag and Nexa, no health obviously on one of them, and Bit, he's found the timing just fine. Even no kill, it's just going to draw them back. The fact that they live is probably enough. SDY with the shot, and Nexa, there's not much he could do right here. He's going to go down. Bit finishing what he started in the middle.
I don't know if you can possibly describe how good of a round that was from Bit, how well he played that scenario. There was so much danger for him to even be able to maintain presence and make sure OG is going to consider his lurk in middle. That's super impressive with 3 HP. 1-0, another pistol for Navi.
I was going to say, otherwise, a pretty impressive start that Fiku actually got the kill on Simple, and Flames, even though he goes gooshed right away, still stopped at least one of them as they came towards that jungle area. So it was a pretty good job. Second round here. Some deagles, a scout on Dexter as well.
It's 4 of 5 pistol rounds in this series have been won from Navi. Able to look at some really good starts across this series. Obviously on Inferno, the one the pistol round in the first half was responded in the second round by OG. Looking to do it again here. 4 players with deagle armor, a scout on Dexter, but they have seen nothing yet across the map.
Very centered on the middle of the map right here, OG. It makes sense. Sometimes you can get some good crunches in. They don't have a flashbang or anything to set anything up with, but if you just peek from enough different angles, it still makes sense. And it looks like Navi are going to head just for a plain A execute, and with the smokes and everything else, they should be fine. There shouldn't be much of a problem, really.
I mean, it all depends when you turn this corner. One deagle shot can change that. No trouble yet, but that can spin around very quickly. Good trade from Flames. There it is. Now it's dangerous. 3-on-3, but SDY and Electronic bring it right back. Electronic with a close angle, but another deagle headshot. There's a chance. Neofrag and Nexa versus Electronic and Perfecto.
They had way more smokes, Navi, but they just didn't want to use them. They wanted to just smoke top connector and take the fights to anyone that was there. I thought they would set up some sort of a wall for a bomb plant, but they definitely went in a little bit light on that one.
Nexa's long rotation with no kit. It almost feels like this retake is kind of impossible, like more like they're going to have to just set up for exit kills because there's not enough time to really make this work.
Yeah, that might be what they're trying to do as well. Save the scout, save the deagle.
I'm surprised though. I'm surprised you bring that into a 2-on-2 and you're so close to the bomb site that you just kind of relinquish it like that, relinquish your presence. Regardless, playing the long game. Good shot from Neofrag. Again, no chance of a win, but if Nexa could pick up an AK-47, he's way too far back.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, that smoke did go down and connect up. And maybe that's Shinix just thinking there's no way I can't really do anything. I can't really get back into this fight in a reasonable way. But it was obviously a really long rotation. Wow. Still expensive, and OGs, and they get to flex a little bit with some of these deagles, so that's always fun to see.
It's hard to imagine though that you're going to be able to win this round with just an armor deagle now and just Flames with just a deagle, no armor as well. Let's see though. 3 HE grenades for the defensive side, 1 tossed up towards top middle, does a great job on a Simple, brings him down to half HP, but that's not going to deter anything. That won't bother the best player in the world.
No, it's going to take a little bit more than that. A couple of HEs still left on OG. I feel like it's always so hard. It's one thing to try for a grenade stack, but when you save them for later in a round, it can be real tricky. I guess on the other hand, if it ends up in some sort of either A or a B plant, there are some pretty common positions to try and throw some nades from, so maybe it'll work out. They're aggressive on that A ramp. And Neofrag is checking out the middle. Fiku, that's a Mac 10 on the other side, and without armor, he's going to be in trouble here. Yeah, not worth it.
Still, Navi's moving around the map, still looking for an opening. With the bomb over in Palace, though, you feel like this is going to have to end up at the A bomb site no matter what. Electronic holding on to Catwalk, Bit clearing out, making sure there's no pushes towards upper B. And for the moment, OG have 4 players in the right place. It's always coming down to this. 40 seconds on the clock now.
Look at again how many grenades Navi have. So even with the stack here, if they throw a Molotov towards Flames, even just to clear out Shadow below him, they can clear out his angle a lot easier. Oh, but wait a minute. Hold the phone. Nexa and Neofrag with a couple of Deagle kills. Flames, no one's checking. He does a fair bit of damage, but he will get checked eventually. They take him down, and at this range, Simple going to be able to win the fight. Oh, there's a shot right through the box, and Perfecto is down, and look at the health on the rest of them. They're going to go for the bomb plant here, but this 2-on-2, it's doable for OG.
It's very doable. Young gonna back away, get into a new position. Again, no kit. Again, this must be fast.
Simple's trying to relocate. Yeah, you're right. They're gonna have to be a little bit quick about it if they really want to go for it. Wall bangs are doing nothing so far. You're gonna have to come and find them the hard way. You don't have a smoke or anything, so you might as well do it fast. You need to tap that bomb, force them out into the open, and then you can go and take the fight. And they've already waited a long, long time here. Navi, they love this right now. Simple, almost a running headshot to take down Dexter. I don't know if OG realized how low they both were, but these are 2 very, very close rounds to start off with. Navi, they just barely scraped through.
Maybe not, and I don't want to put too much onto it, but I mean, this is 2 back-to-back rounds where you've had 2v2s in the post plan and you just have backed away from it. You haven't really tested it. This one especially felt doable after this shot from Dexter. And Nexa and OG just putting emphasis on keeping the AK-47 in their hands, so playing the more economical game, but that's 2 rounds they might have been able to turn completely in their favor. 3-0 for Navi.
Well, upgrading that Scout into an AWP. They're pretty aggressive down the middle. Looks like it's going to be some speed behind this one. Potentially only 1 defender right now. Oh, they need to get here quick. He's in so much trouble, Nexa. He's trying to stay alive and back out. He knows what's coming. Mac-10 jumping around the corner. It's a good stop, but he has to do way more than that. He needs at least 1 more kill here. And it's a good start. Oh, wallbang shot through the bench wall. Flames with 1 on Bit as well. But now comes the return. Simple and Electronic. That is a deadly duo. And they've just got a couple of kills back. Electronic, yeah, sees the smoke. He knows. He can sense it, and he swings for the fight. Takes down Neofrag. You could only make 1 tiny mistake like that. Oh, he misses the jumping shot. Electronic, how is he still living? Dexter walking close now, trying to take up a position. Electronic, I don't think he even knows that he's that far up, and Dexter will find him out and hunting. And the first round is on the board for OG.
I mean, still, that's, I think, at one point, very briefly, a 2v5 for Electronic and Simple. They bring it all the way back to a 1v1, so not a bad round whatsoever. This round, obviously, with that kind of a thing, hurting the economy, that kind of a round, Nexa, you'd say, in hindsight, makes the right call, saving that AK-47, because he can drop a weapon over. Good round from him, holding on to a B-rush solo until reinforcements can show up.
Yeah, Dexter can't believe it himself. I mean, even when he misses the shot, what if Electronic just, you know, diverts, pulls out the AK and just tries to go for it? 3-1, 5th round coming up here, and you know, some damage in some of the previous rounds, so we'll see what Navi could do here. Not all the weapons in the world.
Oh, they're so aggressive, though. Look how aggressive they are in middle as well. It's going to yield results. Dexter with the kill, traded back by Bit. Dexter and Flames have to give up connector presence. Although the AWP over the top, that little gap on the right side is going to disappear.
My Bit is almost dead once again. Yeah, swap it out. No utility left on the side of OG, though. That's pretty devastating. Let's see if they're going to be able to hold on. You can tell the bomb is definitely already on its way.
Oh, there's going to be a clash, though. Fiku and Dexter, mid-round, 1 minute mark, pushing up to control A ramp. Dexter's going to have the angle with his AWP.
Given the lack of utility, this is kind of a cool play, right? Try to make sure you can end this round before you need to go for any kind of a retake. Ooh, nice timing on Dexter. He is lightning fast, even against Simple. That should slow it right down. Remember, Bit is on the other side, so this is basically a 2-on-3 fight here for the T side.
And they need Bit to open this up with a kill. They need to pull someone away. It's pulling Flames back at the moment, but Bit has such low HP. How are you possibly going to do it? There's one kill up in towards Palace, traded off, but you know Dexter's close, and he's got another kill, and OG's got another round. 3-2, and Navi are out of money early.
Yeah, you're right. They definitely need to do it. And I think Bit had to make a fair bit of noise over on that side of the map to even start to get into it. So not a lot of chances for him to sneak in and find the kill on Nexter that was holding over there. Great round out of Dexter once again. Started to become a really good habit. 3-2 and moving into the 6th round. And you're right. They have smoke and a flashbang and a Tech 9 and a P250, and that is it. Be a miracle if they get a bomb plant in this one.
Dexter finds an opening kill. Through the smoke towards top mid. I don't know how Sumdayoung got that one, but no way to build upon it. Last 3 players from Navi in mid. 2 Glocks and a P250 on Perfecto.
Yeah, Dexter calling it in a little bit. Swapping out. He just wanted to go shoot for the smoke, I guess. It's gone once he's back for it. Flames is going to get that shot, no problem. And in the end, it's looking just fine. They only lose Nexa, and that is forgivable. They tie up the scoreline. Navi, they can kind of buy in this round, but man, it's not a lot.
No, I mean, this is good economic control early for OG. It's going to be a buy from Navi, of course, but there's going to be some nades missing. Not too much. It's not too bad at all. 1 smoke missing on Perfecto, 1 smoke missing on SDY.
Yeah, Galil in play for Perfecto. All right, they have another Molotov in there. Something to work with. They send SDY swiftly into the middle, looking for a challenge over towards that catwalk on the B-bomb side. It makes sense. Not going to get anything just there yet. They're leaving Nexa very much alone at the start of these rounds. I wonder if Navi are going to figure that out eventually, or if they've done the homework and they know already.
Well, the question becomes, when do you want to pull the trigger if you're Navi? Because you've already called the tactic. You've called it blind. You don't really have the utility or the presence in middle to fight for any deeper control than what you have. So Bit is slowly going to progress through underpass to join up with Sumdayoung. This is the biggest point of danger at the moment for Navi. Oh, missed shot. The leg showed, but Dexter goes back for it.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the backup quite. They run up at the A-ramp. I think he must have assumed that there was someone there helping him out just a little bit. That's a lot of territory to cover. Impressive that he got the kill to begin with, but it's now 4-on-4. And they're all here. They're in connected. They're ready to set it up. This is going to be a pretty difficult bomb site to hold right now for OG. Piku, though, maybe he's in position for it. Oh, he gets checked. Electronic. That's an important look right there. Otherwise, it might have been a different round. Look at the health that's left on Flames. After that, Neofrag comes in with 1, but immediate return. SDY is sneaking through jungle, able to pick him off, and Nexer is on his own. 1 versus 3, and bomb's being planted. He wants to go for the challenge. Doesn't get any look at anybody, and now it looks like he might have second-guessed himself just a bit.
That's an odd hit. That's a really tough hit to read from OG. Just Navi walking their way into position, walking their way into an opening kill, and swarming over the entire A bomb site. 4-3. That's clinical. Dexter gets this, and yeah, Fico is underneath the balcony, but wasn't having an aggressive enough angle towards ramp to really protect Dexter's retreat. That was probably the biggest gap in that defense, and Navi was able to take advantage of it.
Real good find. Timeout for OG, though. Let's see what they can pull out of the bag. Limited on the on some of the funds. Put together a little bit of a buy anyway. Navi. Remember, this is the T side of Mirage, so they're in a pretty good position nonetheless. Even 4 rounds right now, I think is a pretty solid start. Simple, SDY, and Electronic, all of them with 7 kills. That's scary.
Simple's around the edge of the smoke. An aggressive stance. It's same idea, just faster pace from Navi. Electronic already jumping up in towards window. Nobody'd even spot it. Nobody know it's coming. Neofrag's going to be a free kill. If Navi just wait, Electronic is going to crack open this bomb site. It's just, oh no, he goes down. Flames is able to find at long range. That's the SMG. That's unbelievable. Bit still here.
Taking a little bit over back again, but yeah, I can't believe he's still alive. How is that happening? Fiku with the headshot. And wait a minute, that's the bomb. Yeah, oh, he wanted that, but the bomb actually did get lost on the wrong side of that smoke. That could have been a real nightmare for Navi, but now they've stabilized it just a bit.
Yeah, but there's a big flank coming in from Nexa from the B bomb site, which is why you see Fiku backing off. He just wants to hold on to what he can, make sure nobody can wrap around him. And the longer Navi take, the more impactful Nexa's flank can be. And they're taking their time, Navi.
They really are. Nexa still has to hit that shot when the time comes. He's delaying it a bit. Oh, a lot of damage onto Bit. What a find from Fiku. That is brilliant.
That's the player that was at ticket booth, though. If Navi realize it, SCY can get a plant safe because it's not safe at all from Nexa's flank, and that's an easy kill. Biding his time and patience is rewarded. Perfecto goes down. OG tie it right back up.
That is some really nice discipline. The fall back, waiting for the flank. That's the kind of, if you make one little mistake there instead, and
I can't believe he won this fight. Electronic is going to be so upset. And the other thing too is turning that corner. Yeah, if you don't even see Flames, you have a free kill on Neofrag, who was not even considering window. There was a lot of danger in that round for OG that just didn't come to pass. And it's Navi's turn to go back to pistols, just Deagles.
Big opportunity right now. OG to see if they can take more of a lead. I mean, once they get that money away from Navi, it just does become such a different game. It's something that worked out really well for them in the first half on Inferno as well, so have to keep that going. Neofrag down in the middle, long spray here. He's got a little bit of backup, but this is dangerous. Oh, wow, quick switch. 8 bullets, though, and Dexter goes down. And now they've lost not just the AK, but that AWP as well. This is an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, now let's see if Flames is going to be tempted at all to try and protect, to save those weapons, or to keep them in control of OG. And I think with that smoke at top con, he can't really afford it. What a great nade onto Bit, though, bringing him down to 10 health.
There we go.
Bit of an argument over who gets the op. Low HP going to win out.
Yeah, a little bit of a scavenger hunt as well in the middle, just trying to find whatever they can. Look at the flank from Fico. He's all the way out towards T-spawn right now. Flame's going to go and drone over on this. They're so sure. They think because of this flank, they feel like it must be it. He's running up the middle, and he's going to find Perfecto. That's not bad. I was so worried that they had sold themselves that this is going to be B hallways instead of anything else. It looks like right now they're potentially in a good position. Nexa will be real hard, should be hard to find in the back of this bomb site.
Well, they do have an op. All you need is one mistake.
Oh, maybe not, yeah.
Ooh, it goes down. That's Bit with the op falls, and Nexa's going to get another one at range. OG up 5-4.
This is starting to be a real nice beginning for OG. They let Navi in a little bit early on. I think Jacob was talking about this on the desk, how Fiku had a bit of a lower rating on this map, but so far he's keeping up with the rest of the team. So he's been having some pretty impactful rounds. He's been doing some of those pushes out. He's trying his best to step it up. They need it right now as well. 4-5. OG with a 1-round lead right here. Needs to land at the top mid, trying to put some pressure on Navi, but no real follow-up.
SUI is getting to this position pretty quick, over and over again. Dexter in ladder room, he's got an AWP. Neofrag in connector. Dexter does have a smoke to help get himself out of trouble if it comes to that. And Navi patient as always.
Yeah, very, very patient. Oh, Neofrag, the timing is so good. How does he get away with that? Bit must have been wondering, wait a minute, I had Electronic at the top of mid. Why am I not getting covered? And Electronic is dead right behind that. What a steal.
All the presence dissipates and Neofrag makes a bold play, and off the back of it, it's a 2-man lead for OG. 5-on-3. They just need to defend this last play.
And it should absolutely be doable. See how quick Dexter really is. Smoke up, flash up. Oh, that's making it real difficult. He's got Nexa with him there, 28 seconds, and the backup is coming. Nexa gets one, and that draws all the attention away. Perfecto, last man standing. Bomb is even up the hallways behind him, so even if he got the kill, he'd have to go back for it. Nice round. Dexter, a couple of more kills here. And OG denying the bomb plant and extending their lead.
Navi's doing a pretty good job of getting control and pushing all the way towards underneath window, but they're not actually getting results off it. They're not getting kills off of it. OG's letting them have it. They're pouncing late. 6-4.
I can't believe that NeoFrag got away with getting that kill on Bit.
It's
That
hard.
must be frustrating.
It's hard if you're Electronic at top mid to work up the courage to take that swing, because normally you're, oh my lord, that's against an AWP.
Please.
That's against a very strong AWP of Dexter.
Why has he gone and done that?
They needed it. They needed something. Not going to be able to find the follow-up. Pico doesn't have any information. Oh, his attention is split. He's somehow going to get away. Still alive, but he burns. He burns even though the smoke was there. And Navi on the back of Simple's Deagle with 3 kills have cracked in at a fourth. Because why not?
He just willed that round into existence. He just knew. He kept the pressure on. He actually read this. He's not even this kill, but he's so sure after that AK spraying happened, he's so sure that he can keep the pressure on. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
That's craziness. That round hurts if you're OG. Look at what it's forced them into. There's still an AWP on Dexter, SMG on Nexa, Deagle on Fiku. Navi have economic advantage, but look at the clever off angle again. NeoFrag being creative. Finds the kill at the end, 40 HP.
Trying to get the spray him this time. Electronic will be able to catch him. No more shenanigans in the middle this time. It's going to be Fiku with a Deagle, MP9 on Nexa as well, so very, very limited on the weapons. I can't believe that Simple just took a round like that, basically on his own. It's just so hard to deal with. And after OG working their way really hard back into the game.
Yeah, they had won 6 of 7 rounds until Simple busts out the Deagle and for that quad kill in round 11. This would be the real gut punch, and Simple's waiting for it, and he gets, oh, Simple's actually the one tagged up. Still wants the follow-up fight. That's a very narrow angle, as we know, but look at the position Nexus slid into. I don't think they've seen that, and I don't think there's any reason to expect it.
No, maybe not. SDY, he's going to do so anyway. And they know that wasn't the AWP, so Nexus going to realize, yeah, there's someone else out there. Molotov will force him, no, actually not even that far back. He can stick around. Viku's down here, and they're not checking for it either. Bit goes down. This is a bit of a problem. Almost getting that AK out in time, but Flames. Side of the bomb site. Oh, the flashbang forces him out just a bit. They know where he is, and a nice headshot from Electronic to bring him down. In 2 versus 2, they get the bomb plant down before anyone else shows up. And Simple, not that much health left right here. But you know what he could do with that AWP. Electronic is all the way in the back hiding. They do have a Molotov on Nexa. I don't know.
No kid again.
Yeah, and they've been really slow in some of these rounds. If they can land that Molotov in the right position, it could make all the difference. It's going to be on the other side, though. Might put a little bit of pressure, but yeah, it bounces back, and Simple, he almost burns alive right away. But he's still here, and they're backing out. Yeah, they really don't trust these 2v2s. It's going to equalize it. Navi going to be up to 6.
Looking for a mistake that never came. And money, again, the issue for OG in these 2v2 retakes. They want the AWP, they want the M4 on Nexa, and you can't blame them. 2 on 4, Electronic and Simple just win. Electronic, even when his teammates have gone down, that's the shot they needed. Flames couldn't get anything going. Herculean effort from Electronic and Simple in that round. 11 kills on both of them. They were the top fraggers on Inferno as well, both putting up a great series so far.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of work. 13th round. And Dexter is, he's 13-6. Look at him in the middle, trying to control this entire part of the map. And that means they have a pretty good defense over at this A bomb side, at least in terms of manpower. Obviously, with pistols, it's going to get a bit tough, but they do have that 1 M4 trying to get into play. Bit will take down NeoFrag, and Dexter is now far away from the action. What is happening? Oh, no! Flames. And wait a minute, Nexa gets one more kill and the spray is in. He takes down SDY. What is going on? His Bitter hit the ground next, and somehow they steal the round back.
Flames heard the footstep. He heard the landing. He knew what play was being set up. He knew someone was in the smoke biding his time, but that's unreal. 2 quick stabs, Electronic goes down, and then Nexa turns it on its head afterwards. Beautiful double kill, Simple and SDY. And it's Navi's turn for a timeout. Excuse me, OG calls this one after the victory. Calming things down. OG is being so tough to put away.
I have no idea what's going on. How do you win a round? Just, you basically 3 USPs and a knife, it turns out. And Dexter was out of that fight. He was way far away. He was basically locked at the top mid, so it was mainly just the M4 and somehow a knife. Well, 14th round at a 6-7 scoreline. OG with a 1-round lead. I think they need the last 2. I think they need to make this 9-6 to have a pretty good feeling going into the second half. And they could do it too. Not that much money left on Navi. If they shut down this round, they pretty much have it.
Conversely, if they drop this round for whatever reason, they've got enough cash to still put up a dangerous buy in the next round. This is great early damage. Simple brought down to 37, SDY to 76. Force back the early aggression. Fiku and Flames with aggressive control towards A as well, peeking down a ramp, peeking in towards Palace. OG's got good control here in round 14.
See SDY trying to bait out any grenades that it can from the CT side. Trying their best to hold on to them right now.
Navi's trying to give a new look. They have bitten Electronic in mid, which has pretty much been the case throughout most of this half. But instead of turning this into a split or an A bomb site lurk and window, this is going to be a split towards the B bomb site. Neofrag and Nexa to defend.
Oh, this might get real tricky. If Neofrag goes down, Nexa is on an island, and the backup is miles away. Good kill. Oh, and he catches him mid-air. It's Electronic to break it up, and Simple is back with it again. That duo is doing so much work for Navi. It's keeping them heavily in this first half at the moment. 3 versus 3, and look at Bit. He's ready to stop that rotation. He's already heard them running. He could call it in, and now he's going to be going for the flank. This is so much information for Navi to work with. They've lined themselves up for a bit of a win in this round, and that would be hard for OG to deal with. A little bit of a flank coming in on the other side. You can see Fiku's trying for it, but they're in trouble. Bit, step by step, closer to winning this round. He finds Dexter, no response, and that's a quick round. 7-7, all tied up. That was all Bit. His movement in this map so far has actually been great.
Yeah, he's played this lurk role so well in the round, and from that underpass position, showing a lot of different looks to the OG defense. This one, I think that flank from Fiku is actually what kind of ruined him, because it caused Flames and Dexter to slow things down massively and market, which gave Bit all the time and all the space to be patient about things. 7-7, final round of the first half. 3 M4s, a Deagle and an SMG for the defense. And again, a lean for Navi towards the B-bomb site.
That is a nice attempt, but that AK has just more stopping power at the end.
And we just mentioned him. I mean, he's just played this position throughout this half so well, Bit. He's had a great game thus far on Mirage.
Deagle, not a lot to work with. Dexter is there. He's going to be able to take care of one of them. Eventually gets smoked off. The backup is here pretty quickly. See what they could do. One more round makes all the difference right now. Neofrag gonna pick up one of them, and that Molotov doesn't spread far enough into the corner. It's gonna be Fiku with the headshot instead, and they just keep trading into the round, and they're gonna back out. They have so much time, Navi.
Yeah, Dexter hears this though. Dexter's gonna get a jump over towards that A bomb site, so Simple and Bit are gonna have a decision to make, and they'll have no idea. You come back to the A bomb site, that's great, but you have no clue where anyone could be. Slowing this down is great. You're gonna cause OG to kind of wonder where you're headed. You've split the defense up, which is wonderful, but you still also have no clue where anyone is on the map. And Dexter's in an aggressive position you probably would not expect.
Yeah, I don't think they're reading this. They do pull out the rifles in time, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, no.
No way.
What's going on? Simple with the headshot on Dexter. Clotheslines him. And now it's up to Fiku, and you better believe he's under a lot of pressure right here. 28 seconds, simple. I don't think he realizes, oh, he's gonna go check anyway, down the middle, back inside of the smoke. He fakes it once, and Fiku finds him anyway. 8 rounds on the board. OG, they finished the first half with a lead, and that is well done. But they're gonna have to put in a lot of work in the second half. It is coming up after the break.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away.
The final half is upon us. It's Navi versus OG, and the scoreline is 8-7 in favor of OG, only barely. Now, Jason, the question is it enough for OG to pull through this upset, or are Navi going to come back and win this and make that spot in the grand final?
With the way they're playing right now, they're having some smart decisions, and they're playing really well individually. But, man, Navi on the CT side, you got to be worried about this one, especially with Simple at 14 kills, Electronic at 13, and Perfecto's going to get a deep angle. Got to be careful. In transition, jumps out the window. They're all coming this way, but there's 3 defenders on point.
Yeah, a lot of USPs here to try and slow them down. I don't know, this is not going to be easy, and they're even being slowed down themselves, kind of having a hard time getting out. Now there's even more players at the B-bomb side. Electronic and Bit, oh, but they're fighting back.
No way.
Nice swing for Electronic. He just wipes him out. And Fiku on his own. And I think maybe 5 seconds earlier, they would have had at least just a 5 versus 3 fight, but they got slowed just enough down. Now, the bomb is committed to the bomb site, so he can't even pull any kind of weird tricks here. He has to just try and go for it, and Navi are not giving him anything. No mistakes being made right here. He has to commit to this fight if he wants it, and they're ready for it. Bit will take him down. Nice early pistol round here for Navi. That sets it up well.
Yeah, but OG on the struggle bus getting out of holes with that initial jump. That bought, what, 2-3 seconds for Electronic to get into a better position. He got to relax. He got to chill. Bit chimes in. That second kill from Electronic was so important, though. keeping that position over towards Catwalk and keeping a huge advantage. That would have brought it into a 2-on-2 for OG. We're all tied up at 8. OG not going to invest in armor, not going to invest in deagles and utility. They're playing for round number 3 in the second half.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, yikes. Yikes.
Wow.
Poor timing. Poor timing. Electronics rotated over. He's got to pick up the pieces, and he's going to do just that. Oh, it's clinical. Thank God for Electronic.
That's wild. It's like, all right, the game is over. This is actually lightning fast. He murdered all of them.
Oh, it's confidence. Confidence with so many peaks, because you know at that point you're going up against unarmored Glocks, so take the risk. It was the poor timing of Bit trying to jump over to Catwalk as well. Got him caught and killed. Got Simple killed after 1 frag. First gun round, 5 AK-47s for OG.
I mean, Electronic are doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Him and Simple still the main engines, but a big sign of trouble potentially for OG is the fact that Bit is starting to join in there. And even just defeating Simple and Electronic might be difficult, but I feel like if you throw Bit into that mix, I don't know anymore. I feel like that's going to be a real struggle. AKs, and they're making their way back with the bomb. Not that much at A, almost he was playing retake on that bomb site. Navi probably saying, yeah, we can let them get the bomb down, so no problem.
Yeah, well, 1 nade out towards A ramp. Sumda Young gonna shift into the A bomb site because Electronic has come over as well, so the defense is short up, but everything depends, a lot of these hits always depend on the Palace player. Fiku in position. If Neofrag and Dexter can take enough attention during this attack on A, Fiku is gonna have a great opportunity to pounce for some occupied players.
Yeah, I think you're dead on right. It's about that attention. Just try to pull it a little bit away. SDY, he still swings for the kill. It's so good. He's ready for it. He was in a very bad position right then and there. Simple. A little bit of struggle, but he does take down Flames. And here's a bit of a return, but I might be too late. Electronic in a one-on-one versus Nexa. And no bomb plant happening yet, so Nexa has to run for it. 15 on the clock, and Electronic, he's got the health, he's got the timing and the audio, and he wins that one-on-one easy. It's another triple, another multi-kill for Electronic.
What a good round from Electronic, but a good round him and Sumda Young working together and making sure, especially Sumda Young, showing presence, showing that he's actually taking the fight towards A ramp and Cubby, and then immediately turning for the Palace peak. He read that the whole way, and if he goes down there, Electronic is exposed as well. So shout out to the anchor who only gets the 1 frag, but it's an important one.
And no time for Nexa to play that really cleverly.
No.
It's going to be hard for him to try and spend some time figuring out where Electronic was.
Yeah, he had all the disadvantages in the 1v1. Smart play from Electronic with the reposition as well.
SDY on the other side of the smoke should have the advantage. It's a huge dink on Electronic, put him down at 3 health. And this is, I think, the part of the game where, at the end of the day, how many kills OG get in a round like this could have a significant impact. It's not that much money on Navi right now, but if they come through in this round almost flawlessly, they're going to start to build that bank much earlier than OG will want.
Yeah, and certainly oh, okay. That's a peak and a half.
Dang.
I did not see that one coming, neither did SDY, and that makes it all the more important that Electronic's already been brought down to 3 HP, but Simple and Perfecto making sure he doesn't have to worry about doing anything. Few more dinks come in. Simple's force, I was going to say passive, but it is Simple, so why not step up, step forward. Nexa's still alive and still fighting.
Yeah, not much of a chance right now. He's kind of locked in. And also, remember, the bomb is really, really far away. It's going to be Electronic to close it out. But you're right. I mean, that's a round where you would assume if you take that much damage, you're going to fall back into CT spawn. And Simple's like, nah, I'm still going for it here.
What a ridiculous clear from Fiku. Timeout called from OG. They know if they lose this, they lose a lot of runway to get back into this map, back into this series. Third map of the semifinals, winner goes to the grand finals. They play G2 or Vitality later on, who have their semifinal later on today. Would be a huge accomplishment. I think for both of these teams, really, the new roster, the new additions of OG, the new in-game leader of Navi, trying to break out of a funk that they've been stuck in early 2022.
Yeah, some big changes on that Navi side. There's absolutely no way to know how it's going to turn out. And we've seen games. I mean, don't forget they did lose to OG earlier in this tournament. And that in itself was one of those signs where you think, well, maybe this project is actually not going that well. I don't know if anyone's thinking that right now. Down the middle we go. And it's Electronic. It doesn't matter how many flashbangs you throw at him. He still gets that kill on Fiku. He couldn't see anything, but it works nonetheless. So good start here for Navi. And you're right, OG, this is some of the runway is going to be gone if they can't win this one. Neofrag, all right, takes it and goes aggressive, and Electronic is not ready for it. Huge double, wow.
Due to the headshot on Sumda Young, he had never had the intel that Neofrag actually dropped into the site. The death cam came in too quick. Oh, Bit, he's going to respond. 3-on-3. This round is not done yet. Simple is in for a big flank. Bit and Perfecto just need to survive because Simple is going to be so impactful the closer he gets.
It's just so lightning fast. There's absolutely no way that you're going to know about this. Although Bit going down is a little bit unfortunate. Bomb being planted, and Simple thinks it's inside of the smoke, but it's not. It reveals his position. He still gets the headshot, but he did give up a little bit of info early on there. 2 versus 2, and Flames, he's nowhere to stand. Oh, he's in such an uncomfortable position. Nearly already getting spammed down, but they take care of Simple. Perfecto tries to make the jump, but Flames will take him down, and OG, a must-win round.
Man, give Neofrag all the credit in the world. 2 banging headshots to crack open this bomb site. This is disgusting. First tap on Sumda Young. Electronic never saw the reposition into the bomb site, never saw him drop down. Disgusting. Yeah, eyes wide. Flames as well, creative inside the bomb site to dodge Simple up on top of the boxes, using that smoke perfectly.
They actually force up in this round, Navi. That's a little bit interesting to me. See if it's going to end up working out in their favor or not, but it's really not a lot to work with. Dexter, what? All right. He almost opened up the bomb site just like that. What a wild play to make in the final half of a semi-final. A lot of flames on his feet. Fico's going to get one of the kill, but SDY is trying to stay alive. Grenades being thrown at him, and somehow he's still here, and he nearly gets the kill on Flames. That is actually an impressive round nonetheless. And 2 versus 3 here. Next, they're going to be finding the kill on Electronic, and stepping into the bomb site on the other side with the bomb is Flames. He's got the position for it, not the health. They got no more nades. Perfecto, all he has to do is try and stay alive with his MP9 and just get the right timing.
Bit's the one in the worst position. He's trying to figure out how he can possibly help Perfecto. Good to keep him off the plant, but now tuck yourself into a corner. Bit in jungle trying to get activated. Flames might be exposed, and ooh, Bit hasn't peeked just yet. There's the angle. He's arrived at the perfect moment, and it's all on Nexa.
Let's see if they know, if they could figure it out. They don't have a kit, but that's not the problem right now. Ooh, they get that clothesline. Nice shot from Bit. He puts himself into the round once again. A triple. He took no damage. No one could touch him. And they extend the lead 12-9 right here. Navi, they're looking so good right now. They took a lot of damage in this one, and there was a bomb plant as well, but...
I can't believe how long Sumda Young stayed alive.
Yeah.
Molotov at him, nade at him. You could see the pressure of a third map that it's causing. Simple getting stressed, but now he's got the op in hand, so a little bit of comfort for him.
That bomb plant goes a long way, you could tell. Without that money, definitely would have been lacking a lot here. What Dexter's opening, or attempted opening in this round, is so crazy. I'm shocked. I mean, if Bit doesn't get the opening on him, who knows what could happen. He's over at the A ramp this time, while the rest of his team trying to take some mid control. Neofrag making the same run without the AWP, but he wins the fight. Simple's right there for the return. But this is some good info to work with if you're on the OG side.
That's actually so important that Simple gets the trade. Oh, Dexter missed on a jumping player. Spam through, lands the shot. Tough kill to take for SDY. Everyone rotating over. If Fiku works up some courage in the B halls, he'll find a clear bomb site for his team, and he's starting to make his move. He's starting to peek in, and he's saying, guys, it's clear. Everyone come over. I'm seeing nobody. Nexa falling back with the bomb. Electronic rotating back to window, but Navi have no idea. And if Electronic can find this kill, that's everything.
He shouldn't. I mean, he knows the bomb site's empty. He might actually go and check it, but he's still at a pretty big disadvantage right here. Walking into the site. What a wrench in the works it would be. Fiku, he's using that trigger control. Oh, spins around. Can he get it? Yes, he can. That is scary. Simple.
No,
Back
but
with the revenge.
it's ruined all the plans of OG. Yep. Everyone was shifting across the map. Now Simple can actually get an angle on towards Catwalk. They've got no smoke. They've just got one Molotov on Dexter, but he's so far away. Nexa's going to be alone with the bomb, and he's going to have to make a run up connector against Simple's AWP.
Yeah, you're right. This whole round could be washed away if Simple just turns the corner. A bomb is in connector and Simple. I don't think he reads it. He doesn't know he's walking the wrong way. It's going to be all up to Bit to try and save this round. And with the time that's left, he still could. 14 seconds. He goes for the fight, and this is a nightmare for OG. They're in a lot of trouble right here. They smoke it off. Bit still hiding on the other side, and Simple's shown up. No, they're out of time. They cannot win it. Oh, a disaster strikes for OG. And Navi, look at the fans. They go crazy. 13-9.
Oh, that was so close. OG just did not have the resources at the end of the day. They had nothing to get them up safely. And once again, it's Nexa with the clock running down, who just doesn't have any other option but to run and make noise. That allows Simple to know what's coming and get into position. Oh no, OG, that might be it. That might be the collapse. They're back, they're behind by 4.
They had such a good read. They had such a good understanding of what was happening in that round.
You got to give it to Navi as well. They've played a lot of these rounds with really busted economy. They've been just barely clinging on.
Yeah, true for both teams right now. Nobody really has anybody to work with. Dexter, long boost rating up here. Not going to get the chance. If they could, looks like they're ready to go on that B-bomb side if they feel the weakness. They're going to start to fall back already, yeah. Not interested any longer. Not that much info on what's happening in the middle right now for Navi. They're a little bit blind on that part of the map. All right. Oh,
that's not ideal.
couple of little bumps in the road.
Yeah, I'd say so. Especially because Electronic is like, cool, I'll take that missed smoke.
Yep, wants to swing for it, and he gets the fight as well. And Flames, you can't even really... Oh, you can, I guess. You shouldn't be able to fight back, but he lands the kill anyway. Simple, missed shot, but he can definitely try to get that wall bang. There's one in the follow-up, and he finishes it off. Still a 2 versus 3. Bit's going to be able to take down Nexa, and the bomb is only freshly planted. It's a long time to wait right now for OG while the rest of Navi get here. Perfecto looking... Making sure they're both in the jungle right here. It's a good headshot, and Neofrag, they know where he is. He's locked in. They have a Molotov as well, and the bomb is already being defused. Not much he could do. 14 rounds on the board for Navi.
I'll tell you what, Bit played that great first half. It was more of a cerebral first half lurking in the underpass on the T side. But this CT side, he's been wonderful as well. The fragging, the impact, the rounds that he's had to win for Navi have been incredible. He shot up the scoreboard now with 20 frags. And that dream of the grand final stage for OG is slipping out of their grasp.
It surely is. Yeah, that trifecta of Simple, Bit, and Electronic. It's too much to handle. Not a lot of teams in the world that can stand up to that. 14-9. At least they got the bomb plant. Otherwise, again, it would have been pure misery here on the side of OG. They got one more chance to keep fighting. They're all playing really well on the OG side. If you look at the scoreboard, the amount of kills, I mean, they're all here. They're doing a lot of work.
No, but there's just been some hiccups, right? I mean, a lot of these 2v2s, they haven't gone for the 4 Deagle round from Simple on the Eco in the first half. The rounds that have come down to the timing. Couple missed smokes here and there, so you want to talk about mistakes. It's OG's firmly made more than Navi on this third map.
They want to go for a classic A. Actually, we all know what this looks like. Question is, can anyone help out SDY, who's kind of alone inside the perimeter of those smokes? Might be a little bit tricky to fight with the FAMAS. And up on top of the ticket with Simple, wanted to help, and this time it plays the other way. He was ready last time, SDY, but this time with the FAMAS, way too quick on that one. And Navi might just want to save this.
Yeah, absolutely. There's not even a world in which you can think about going to try and pick up the AWP. Flames is in position to protect against that. But excuse me, they're coming back for it. They're gonna flash around the corner, maybe see if they can get anything off this flashbang, but it's not there when you call the save. Oh no, double kill for Electronic. We're back on if they wanna go for it. Bit's got a kit.
And a smoke, no way. Absolutely no way. He's quite far away from the bomb site right now. Yeah, all right. They're
What a surgical like SWAT strike to just go get the AWP. Mission accomplished.
So much better than I was expecting. All right, it's another round for OG. 14 to the 10 of OG right now. I don't know. I don't think it's a sigh of relief just yet, but yeah, these smokes are so good. I don't even mind what Simple was doing. If the alternative is leaving SDY alone inside of the bomb site with just no help at all.
He's had a couple of frustrating rounds. The one tap from Neofrag. The op killed through the box when he was ducked behind ticket booth from Dexter. Now this round as well, just isolated. The site of the life of an A-bomb site anchor.
Yeah,
timeout called from Navi on the CT side. OG's out of timeouts in this game so far, so Navi gonna talk things over. They recovered the op just barely.
And Blade, you could see giving direct instructions to SDY. A little bit of a
finger wave.
Don't do this. We'll see if it makes a difference.
Little Matumbo in there.
Perfecto's been struggling this game, but it could also just be that the kills are being hogged by Electronic, who's almost at 30. They're just 2 rounds away from that grand final. Timeout is over and done with. And it looks like another...
Rinse and repeat. Do they dare?
This could be a great call. Again, they could probably get rid of Simple with the early smokes and grenades. See if he wants to play on the other side. He tried it last time, and ooh, before they even go down. Nice shot on that AWP. And that slows down OG. And if it's too much, more backup is going to be coming here for Navi. It's now or never. They've committed to it. They're not going to fall back. They still want to try and do this, but those smokes have a timer on them, and they don't have any more to put up. So either they get the bomb down right now, or this round is going to be way more difficult to win. Electronic is already there with a flank. There's absolutely no way OG are going to be able to win this round. This is a 1 in a million. They're boxed in. They don't have any more nades to really throw around with. They haven't not even got the bomb plant yet. This is no longer an A-bomb site. It's a graveyard for OG. Nice lineup, a 2-for-1 shot, and the bomb is on the ground. They're such in control of this one here. A little bit of a mistake maybe. Simple walking into the shot there, but look at Electronic. He's ready to close this out. Get to series point. It's a double. He crosses that 30 bomb. An amazing game from Electronic right now. And Navi, they're 1 round away from the grand final.
I don't know what they were so afraid of to get that bomb planted. They were paused. They had everything they wanted. They had utility in the choke points. They had as safe as a plan as you were probably going to get in that scenario. I mean, even if they get the bomb plant, the flank from Electronic was so quick. I think he would have been able to win the round on his own anyways, but they really offered up the double over to Simple. 5 chances for Navi to find themselves in the grand finals.
They bought whatever they could on the OG side, no doubt. Mac 10 on Nexa, already taking a bit of damage. It's Electronic, 32 kills, still in regulation. He's relentless, and he's back for more action. He's gonna get the headshot. Oh, he turns it into a triple. He gonna reload right now. The bomb is committed. An absolute god in this semi-final. Electronic with a quad kill to end it for OG. And Navi have made the grand finals here in Lisbon. Unbelievable.
What a show from Navi. Electronic, the brand new in-game leader, reaches the grand finals in his first attempt here in Lisbon. They were tested as well. They had to outlast a lot of obstacles put up from OG. This was a great look for that young roster. Unfortunately, they fall short, but what a great game. What a great series that we can see what OG is worth, what they can do, and what they can build upon.
Yeah, a real revelation for them, no doubt. From an individual point of view and for a team as a whole, they definitely command a lot of respect today here in the arena, OG, no doubt. But then on the other side of it, Electronic, freshly minted in-game leader, and he drops, what, 35 kills in regulation on the final map to make the grand final. That is so ridiculous.
Simple was